Trey Dean, number 0, strong safety. Mohamoud Diabate, number 11, linebacker. And Khris Bogle, number 8, the buck. To ask a question of one or more of these student athletes, use the raise hand function on the Zoom to indicate you would like to ask a question. When you are called on, please state your name and affiliation before asking your question. We're now ready for our first question. Okay, our first question will come from Bob Redmond. Bob?
I'll go ahead and ask Trey. Trey, what was practice like this week leading up to the game? I mean, this certainly wasn't what you guys were hoping to do today.
Well, every day at practice we got to go out there, make the plays that we need to make, make the right checks. With COVID and everything, we had good practices, but you always got to put it together when you get on the field. And playmakers got to make plays no matter what age you are or what classification you are. At the end of the day, it's a Gator standard. We got to play to University of Florida football, and we just didn't do that today.
Right. And then I guess I'll go with Mohamoud. What can you take away from this game leading into next season?
I think this is a great learning experience, especially since a lot of the younger players who didn't get to play this season were able to play in this game. So it really allowed them to have the opportunity to understand where they were and what they needed to improve in the offseason. And it really made them realize, what college football is like, because a lot of these guys came in during the COVID year. Things were difficult, and they didn't get many snaps, and then now they had a chance to get some better stats today. So it really allowed their eyes to be open.
Hey guys, sorry, this is Cassidy from Gator Bait, just came in. Sorry if you've already been asked this, but to come out and what were they doing, especially on the ground, and how much did maybe not having Kyrie up front make a difference in not really being able to stop the run game? And maybe just, Mohamoud, start with you since you're closer to the ball up there.
I mean, having Kyrie, obviously Kyrie is a great player, and that would be a great help for our defense, but I'm not going to sit here and say we gave up a lot of rushing yards because Kyrie wasn't there, because at the end of the day, Kyrie was not there like the first couple games, and we played. Kyrie's a great player. We need him. He's a big part of the 2020 team, but at the end of the day, just like Trey Dean said, players have to get out on the field and make plays. We're the University of Florida, so we can't say, we didn't have one guy. This is Florida. So you can't say we didn't have one guy who couldn't make a play. Nah.
I'll just follow up with that. Sorry, they're pulling out so I can see who all is there. Just to anyone and maybe all of you, when you have such a short turnaround from the SEC championship game, only 11 days, it being over Christmas, how much of a difference did that make just in terms of game planning and having enough practice to be ready?
Well, I mean, I feel like that didn't really take a toll on us because at the end of the day, we're in the football season. So we got to be ready to play each and every game, no matter if we playing Bethune-Cookman or we playing out University of Alabama. We got to play to the Gator standard, no matter what it is. So it really wasn't no bad turnaround. On to the next one. You got to look at the new game plan. At the end of the day, we in the Cotton Bowl, so we got to play like the Florida Gators in the Cotton Bowl.
And then Trey, you've kind of been here, I think, through 3 New Year's Sixes now. Is that correct? Is this your 3rd?
Yes, ma'am.
So you've been through 2 wins and then through this. What can you take from this into the off season to prepare for next year?
In the off season, just prepare. You just got to go out there and work on the little things, because I believe that this game is 90% mental and the rest of it is physical. So we just got to go out there and just work on the little things. Just different things. We're going to go out there and just listen to our coaches. And, you know, we got to continue to be the Gator standard, you know. And at the end of the day next year, you know, we holding up that trophy, the Lord's will.
Okay, Bob, let's go back to you, please.
All right, Chris, this is Bob Redmond again. Chris, I was touching on something that Mohamoud said. How important do you think it was for a lot of those guys that really hardly have played at all this year to get out there on the field and do their thing, again, leading up to next season?
I mean, we got a young team, obviously, but I mean, we just got to come together, play as a team, execute from the younger guys to the older guys, come together as one unit and just execute, listen to the coaches, do what we do best, and play Gator football.
Nick, let's go to you, please.
Hey guys, a lot of the fans are mad. Does 3 losses at the end of the year taint the way you look at this season as a whole at all, or is that more just a fan thing?
I mean, we don't want to lose. That's one thing about us. I mean, every loss we take it personal. So, I mean, losing 3 games, that's really unacceptable. No matter if we had COVID or it was a regular season.
I'll add something to that. I feel like, just of course, like what Burney said, 3 losses isn't acceptable, but something that I will say is, like, I'm proud of the team because, you know, but every other team did too, but we had to deal with a lot this year, you know, just a COVID year, no off season, no spring together, having young players who didn't get to go through a spring. So it's like, we're proud that we made it to this point, you know, even though we wanted to win and it wasn't our desired result at the end. We're still proud of ourselves because, you know, there's a lot of people going through a lot of things in this world, and a lot of distractions going on in this world today and during this time. But we were able to come and finish the season, and whether we finished it with a win or a loss, we finished it like men, and we finished it when that scoreboard said 0-0-0 with no time left. We finished it. So I'm proud of my guys, every single one of them, from KT to a walk-on, everyone. So that's how I feel about it.
How big of an accomplishment is it just to even finish 12 games in a COVID season like this?
It's a great accomplishment because I don't even think we can meet as a team like we saw each other as a whole team in person until like July. So it's like that was odd. Like we went all the way from March to July without seeing each other. So things like that's really difficult for a team. You know, football, this is the game of being together, being close, forming a brotherhood, forming bonds, and you know, it was a difficult time not being able to do that, and I think it did have an effect on the season. But we look forward to things getting better in the condition in America, so things can get better with us.
Appreciate it, guys.
Okay, let's go to Edgar, please.
Yeah, could you follow up on this? What's a fair assessment of this game by outsiders? I mean, we don't know what's been going on within the team. You guys were undermanned. Some of your best guys didn't play. What's a fair assessment of what we saw?
I'll say a fair.
I mean, everybody played this game. To the freshmen, never getting a snap. I mean, we was putting everybody out there to see what they can do.
I say a fair assessment. At the end of the day, if we won by 80, we still got to go back to the drawing board, see the things that you did wrong. So I'll say a fair assessment. Like we know where we are as a team, we stand as a team. So like I said, we're gonna go to the drawing board, need the corrections, and put playmakers in to make plays. And then when the players didn't make the play, we're gonna ask why they didn't make the play, or not necessarily why you didn't make the play, but how can you make the play next time? I feel like we all got the talent. No matter, I got faith in everybody on my team. Like Mohamoud said, I got faith in everybody on our team. Everybody can make the same plays. Each of us make all them. Anybody can make those plays. At the end of the day, we're the Florida Gators, and we're gonna play to the Gator standard.
Wait, what was the question again?
Okay, news media, do you have any other questions for our student athletes? We've got time for maybe one more. Okay, Edgar Thompson, we'll go back to you.
Just tell me what your feelings on Coach Grantham and just what you know, how you have his back. A lot of fans, man, really are not happy with the direction of the defense under him.
I mean, Coach Grantham comes out here every day, just how we come out here every day. He coaches us to the best of our abilities. I mean, like, he didn't, like, during COVID, we still have film on Zoom, stuff like that. I mean, he can only do his part. We're the ones that's on the field, and we just got to take care of what we can take care of.
At the end of the day, players got to make plays on the field. It's their responsibility to get us to teach us it, but we have to make the plays. So if I don't make a play out there, I can't go and blame Coach Grantham because I was on that field. So I know Coach Grantham cares because I done came back to the facility, left something at the facility, a game week, came back at 2 a.m. and Coach Grantham's car is still there. Nobody's car is there. So it's like I'm not gonna listen to somebody say he doesn't care, he doesn't know. Coach Grantham has had a long, successful career. You know, he's respected in this league. He's respected in the NFL, and we respect him. He's taught me a lot in these 2 years with him. He's taught me a lot about the game, and I know Bogle can say the same thing because we were both in his room. So that's how I feel about it. Players got to make plays. Period.
And like Mohamoud said, like he said, Coach Grantham called the same defense the whole game. We should be able to execute. Even the offense know what we finna run. We should be able to execute. Okay, at the end of the day, like he said, playmakers got to make plays. Coach Grantham a great defensive coordinator. And like Mohamoud said, I done seen him late nights, sleeping in his office. I know the time that Coach Grantham put in, he gonna give us our all. We got to give him our all. So like he said, he called the same defense the whole time. We got to go execute.
And like Bogle said, Coach Grantham not the one on the field with us. I mean, Coach called a play, and we all got to know the play. If one person out of position, then that mess up the whole defense. So everybody got to hold each other accountable and not just, you know what I'm saying, when we mess up, everybody want to blame Coach Grantham. It's not his fault. When we watch film, when we look at the plays that Coach Grantham calling, if everybody execute, then we're going to stop them.
Okay, gentlemen, thank you very, very much for your time. That's it for this post-game news conference. A transcript will be provided by Caption Pros and will be distributed via email.